Hi loves, how you all doing? Hope everyone is doing well. So yes, I haven't filmed a video in a while. I went away actually. I was away in Paris for a few days and I was supposed to have a video up, but plans changed, so I wasn't able to put the video up. But I am back, and I am back with a new camera if you haven't already noticed. So yeah, I got myself a new camera. I actually fixed my drawers as well, which I've had for about a year now and I haven't fixed them. But yes, the other day I just said, you know what, I'm just gonna fix them. So I fixed my drawers, and yeah, I've kind of changed the background, and I don't know, what do you guys think? Give me a thumbs up if you like it, let me know down below. But I just thought I'd try something different with my channel, you know, because I should always be trying to improve, right? Also, I'm filming this video kind of like a tester because I just want to see what the camera is like. I'm filming at night, so excuse the light in this video. I hope everything is okay for you. This month I've got like a little basket, or quite a big basket here, of goodies. I'm just going to quickly run through because I'm checking my battery and my battery is running low for some reason. Some of this stuff you would have seen me haul recently, and some of this stuff you haven't really heard me talk about. So yeah, let's just get into it. So I'm going to start with the face, and the first thing I'm going to start off with is this Becca primer, which you saw me haul recently. I've used this primer so much this month that I'm already planning on getting a new one because I just don't want it to run out and I'm stuck without it. It basically gives me the most mattifying look. I mean, I still get oily in my T-zone, but I get oily on my nose most. I don't really get oily around here where I typically get oily if I don't use it, but it's just my nose that tends to get oily by the end of the day. I think I picked this up from Cult Beauty, so yeah, I'll put the link down below if I remember. But it's definitely a spendy primer, so if you're not into spending too much money on makeup, then you probably might not want to spend too much on this, but I personally really love it. Okay, the next thing for my face that I'm going to mention this month is my MAC Pro Longwear Nourishing Waterproof Foundation. This name is always so long, but yeah, this foundation has definitely been my favourite this month. I just think because it's a summer month, I don't know, I just really love this foundation. It gives you a demi-matte finish, but it lasts so long on your face. On my face it lasts so long. I feel like it holds my oils in very well. I have actually been using this without even setting it with a powder, and I found it lasts as well as if I set it with a powder. So this just works really well for me, and yeah, I've already bought a backup of this like I told you before. But I'm still using my first bottle that I bought, and I think I've had this for a couple of months now. So yeah, I'm still using it and I use it quite regularly. I mean, it is kind of nearly finishing now, but there is still some in here, so yeah, I love it. And I took this away on holiday with me, and it's just the perfect travel foundation as well because it's not a glass bottle. It's so light to carry, it's compact, it's small. You do get less than the typical foundation, so in this you get less than a fluid ounce, but I think it's still quite a good foundation. So yeah, I have been loving this one. I have been using the Freedom, what is it? The Freedom Pro Contour Kit in medium number 2, and medium number 2 is actually quite dark, so I'm surprised it's called medium number 2, but that's just what it looks like inside. And as you can tell, I've already hit pan on the contour shade, which is this one here, the darker shade. I don't typically use the lighter powder in this for highlighting because it doesn't really do much for me personally, but I do tend to like the contour shade just because it is dark enough for my skin tone. So yeah, so I have been loving it, and it is what I'm using today to kind of bronze up my skin, bring some life back into my skin, and it works really well. So if you are my skin tone or maybe even a little bit darker, this works really nice as a bronzer for our skin tone, definitely. And I forgot to mention, this is like literally £3 I think on the Freedom website, and you can also pick it up from Beauty Crowd as well. So yeah, if you can, make sure you try it and pick it up, because I think it's really worth it. The highlighter that I've been loving this month, even though it's not really doing what it's supposed to do for my skin, I have been loving it just for highlighting, and it is the Charlotte Tilbury Bronze and Glow palette in medium dark, and that's it there. I've got a whole video of me using this, so you can check it out. I'll link it down below. It's supposed to be a contour and a highlight, but this shade here is way too light to contour my skin tone, and yeah, that's not gonna happen. So what I do is I just dip my brush into both of the shades and use both of them as a highlight, and they both work so well. This is a very pricey product for what it does. Charlotte Tilbury's products are extremely pricey, and the fact that it doesn't do what, you know, she claims it should do for deeper skin tones, I would say maybe skip it possibly. But I just like it because it just gives a really nice natural highlight that I think looks really nice. But it is very pricey, and I wouldn't repurchase it at all, definitely not. But I just thought I would mention it because it is one that I have been using a lot. And the blush that I've been loving this month has been my Sleek blush in the shade Sahara, which I love, and that is it there. It is a beautiful, it's like a brown orangey peachy kind of a colour. Yeah, it is gorgeous. It doesn't look too fake on my skin tone, if that makes sense. You know how like sometimes when you do rosy cheeks on dark skin, you can tell you're wearing blusher. With this is more of a natural blush shade, if that even makes sense, for deeper skin tones. It works so nicely for deeper skin tones. It is a very popular shade as well for women of colour, to be quite honest with you. But I just really love it, and yeah, I've been using this. I think I use this nearly every week, like 4 times a week. This is just so easy. It matches every makeup you know, look that I want to go for. So that's why I've been loving it so much this month. So yeah, I thought I'd mention that as well. And this is actually an eyeshadow from Makeup Revolution. It's one of their single eyeshadows, and I think it's like £1 if I'm correct. But it's in the shade M, and it's just got 4 M's on it, so I'm not really sure how you pronounce that, whether that's or just M. It's just this really deep brown shade, which I have found works really well on my skin tone if I want to contour. I have another shade which I might show you in another video, which I don't have on me right now, but I also use that other shade as well, which is more of a taupey brown shade. And like I said, it is supposed to be an eyeshadow, but you know, I typically use it as, you know, a contour. This is probably no surprise to you, but my favourite eyeshadow palette this month has definitely been my Anastasia Beverly Hills Shadow Couture World Tour palette. I don't know what the name of this palette is, but World Traveller palette I think it's called. But it's just this palette, and I again have used this in a Get Ready With Me video where I showed you me using it, if that even makes sense. That's what it looks like inside. All the colours in here are just amazing. They work so nicely. I have been using Morocco so much for my transition area. I have been loving Fudge, and then I just use all of the other shimmer shades as, you know, my eyelid shades, and it just works so nicely. Soft Peach, even though it's a really light shade, I actually love using this. Once I've put an eye primer on, I love dusting that all over my eyes, just as a base, and it works so nice because then I can use all the other matte shades on top of it so that they can blend really nicely. It was £24 I believe, and it was a limited edition palette. I don't know if you can still get it, I'm not sure, but if you can, definitely check it out. I'm glad I picked this one up as my first one because I've heard other people say that it is one of the better ones that they themselves have bought. So I'm quite glad that I chose this one out of all of them, to be honest with you. So yeah, so I've been loving that one. Okay, so my go-to mascara this month definitely has been this Extreme mascara from Gosh. I just love it, to be honest. It just works really well. It definitely lengthens and gives me volume, and that's essentially what it's supposed to do. It's a wet formula, but the bristles are quite long in this, and it is quite a wet formula, and the fact that the bristles are so long, it does allow for it to comb through really nicely and separate my lashes. So I really like that about this. So I've been enjoying this mascara, and it's easy to take off as well. I don't know, I just really like it, and it was only £4.99 in Superdrugs. I think they were doing a kind of offer with this, but I'm not too sure. But yeah, I've definitely been liking this one. Okay, so the final products I'm going to mention to you today are just some lip products, and the first is this, which is the Buxom Lip Plumper lip gloss in the shade Dolly. Now I have loved this because this is like a pinky kind of lip gloss. I'm actually wearing it today on top of a Sephora lip stain matte lipstick. Guys, if you want me to do my Parisian makeup haul, because I did visit Sephora when I was in Paris, so I do have a couple of items, and I've also got some other items which I picked up as well, not necessarily from Paris, but just some other makeup items. If you'd like to see that haul, then let me know by giving me a thumbs up in this video, or give me a comment down below, and I'll be happy to film that for you. I could do it as like an end of summer haul or something like that for you, but just let me know, and I'll definitely get that filmed for you. I've been liking pinks a lot this month, as well as nudes, and I think this just works really nice on top of any of those kind of colours, and it's a plumper, so it gives you kind of like a tingling effect, and it lasts so long on your lips, this tingling effect. Like, it's not like a 1 second job. This tingling effect literally tingles for ages. But yeah, I've been loving it, so loving this one. The next shade that I've been loving has been this Milani lipstick in, what shade is this? Matte Beauty, and my camera's dying. And I've been loving this because it's a nude brown, but it's kind of like my lips, but better kind of nude. It is just a beautiful shade. Definitely brown girl friendly, so I have been loving that one. Next lipstick I've been loving is this Kate Moss lipstick, which is in the new nude line by Kate, which is by Rimmel, obviously Rimmel London. And again, this lipstick is like a dark brown, but when it goes on my lips, it just looks like the perfect nude. It's just so nice. It's the perfect nude for deeper skin tones, definitely. I actually did a blog post on this, so I'll link my blog post down below for you to check out. But I have definitely been loving this lipstick as well, and you can find this on Superdrug's website, and I think they're about, oh gosh, I can't remember, between $4.99 or $6.99. I cannot remember, but I've definitely been loving it. And the last lip product I'm going to talk about is this Milani Liquid lipstick, or the Amore Matte Lip Creme in the shade Embrace. I think this was the shade that I wore at the beginning of my last video, which was my Milani liquid lipstick lip swatch video, so I'll link that below for you. But I've just been loving this. This is the perfect deep pink color. I have loved this shade. Whenever I wore it, people just kept asking me, what's on your lips, what's on your lips? And I was like, it's Milani. I know that I did my video and I linked the European Milani website, but they sold out of these very quickly. But I do know that beautycrowd.co.uk have actually got these in stock now. So if you are wanting them, I would definitely check out Beauty Crowd. They're about maybe £1 or £2 more expensive than the Milani European website, but I guess they kind of equate to the same once you weigh out the shipping from the Milani European website. So yeah, you're probably paying the same amount, to be honest. But yeah, if you want that, check out Beauty Crowd. But I have definitely been loving this. Okay guys, so that is it for my monthly faves for the month of July. Hopefully you've liked that. Let me know if you've tried any of these products out yourself. If you have, let me know what you think about any of them. If you want me to do any videos, let me know as well down below. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care. See you soon. Bye. Ciao. I probably would line my lips